Let's take a closer look at Team Europe trying to win on foreign soil. Luke Donald, of course, back for a second consecutive captaincy, and their top six will be locked in after the Betfred British Masters next week. So there you see the top six. Lowry just bumping Sepp Straka down. Sepp, of course, a part of the team in Rome. You have to think you'll see him. Rasmus, his twin brother, Nikolai, played in Rome, where I see Rasmus is the low Højgaard, as it were. Ludwig Åberg, you know you're going to see him there. Victor Haven has Ryder Cup experience. Matt Wallace has never played on a team, and Matt Fitzpatrick rounding out the top 12, as it were. What do you see here, strengths and weaknesses?
I see a team that is going to bear a striking resemblance to the one that romped in Rome in 2023.
Yeah.
If anything, they're just going to be swapping out a Højgaard with Rasmus Højgaard, who actually controls his own destiny this week at the British Masters. If he finishes better than a two-way tie for 29th, that will get him automatically inside the top six. And at that point, you have a team that has 11 of the 12 players from 2023. There's no way that Luke Donald is going to be leaving off a Matt Fitzpatrick, a Shane Lowry.
John Rahm.
A John Rahm is obviously going to be picked. And so all of a sudden, you have Luke Donald saying, you have this core, you have this nucleus, you have players that you can depend on going into a hostile territory. That's why I think, Damon, when we had that Harry Hall discussion and how he's been viewed sort of as an outsider, if you're Luke Donald and you're bringing them into this cauldron, you want guys you can trust. You want guys who have been there and done that. Rasmus Højgaard might not have the credentials of a Rory McIlroy or John Rahm or Tyrrell Hatton or Justin Rose. However, he has won 5 times on the DP World Tour. He did beat Rory McIlroy head-to-head last year at the Irish Open. That stands for something, particularly when you're going into a hostile atmosphere like this.
The last time Rory McIlroy competed in a Ryder Cup on American soil, he left in tears on that Sunday, had contributed nothing until that Sunday when he beat Xander Schauffele in singles and said the Ryder Cup means so much to him, and he talked about it. Post-Masters, his biggest events were the Open at Royal Portrush, the race to Dubai, and the Ryder Cup. I mean, I think his eyes will be wide open. He will be the heartbeat of that team, but you also have Justin Rose, who is so important in Rome. You have Shane Lowry, who's been there. You have Tommy Fleetwood, who, you know, in Paris went, 4-1, undefeated with Francesco Molinari.
Ludwig's playing better of late.
This team looks very dangerous. You're talking about guys who have had success on the PGA Tour and winning. I mean, McIntyre, Rose, Hatton's a PGA Tour winner. Lowry, obviously a major champ. And even in that bottom row, Ludwig, Victor Haven, a FedEx Cup champ. Matt Fitzpatrick, a major champ. Guys who have performed in the United States. They look dangerous. New York is an international city as much as any in the world. Should things go sideways early, don't tell me there won't be some Irish in New York going crazy for Team Europe.
What that graphic shows me, Damon, is that the talent gap is shrinking. If not, you're having equal teams between the U.S. and Europe, probably for the first time in the history of the Ryder Cup. This is going to be a great litmus test at Bethpage Black of just how much home course advantage truly matters. You look at the last 5 Ryder Cups, all of which have been won by the home team, but by an average margin of victory of 6.6 points. They have been blowouts. You look at that roster for the European Ryder Cup team, it's unfathomable that that team could get blown out unless the home course advantage is so stark, it's so dramatic, and it's so significant as it has been. Luke Donald's got to hope that those guys play incredibly well and also get off to a hot start in terms of potentially that hostile crowd against them.
I don't want to be hyperbolic, but New York, Long Island, the People's Golf Course, this could potentially be the greatest Ryder Cup ever. And I cannot wait